welcome to my new channel. My name is Arlene and today's video is going to be about the weight loss journey that I'm still on. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Alright guys, so before I get started with today's video, I do want to mention that in no way, shape, or form am I trying to offend anyone. If you have self-love for yourself, I am all for that. I wish I had that, because if I did, trust me, I would not be doing this video. I would still be eating everything I want to eat. And there's no problem with that at all. But for those of you who are trying to lose weight, just like I have been myself, I do hope that you take some of the advice I'm about to give you. This is why I made this video, so I can motivate others, because I really needed that motivation myself. And one more thing before I get started, I am not a nutritionist, I am not a doctor. This is just what worked for me and it possibly can work for you too. I hope it does. It gives you great results or even better results. So let me take you back to when it all started. It was around the time of August, September last year. I was eating a lot of unhealthy food, and I've always ate a lot of unhealthy food. It's just this time I wasn't being active at all. I was just pretty much sitting down and eating. That's what I was doing. Hopefully you guys can relate to me, but I was binge eating a lot. I was eating when I was bored, when I was stressed, when I was tired. I don't know. For any reason, I was just eating. If I had food, I would eat it. If there was no food, I'd go and buy some food to make sure I'm eating. It just became a habit where it was just every day. I was just eating all day, 24/7, literally 24/7. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you love doing that, then go for it. But I was just putting on a lot of unhealthy weight and I wasn't feeling good about myself. I started noticing a change in my body where I was just like, whoa, like, I've never thought I would gain this much weight. Here are some of the pictures for you guys, and I never thought I would be showing this to the world. It was just kind of for myself, and I wanted to see my progress, but I know that if I show you guys this, I can motivate some of you guys to make a change in your life, because it is possible. If I can do it, trust me, anyone can do it. I started taking these pictures around December, January time because I knew I needed to make a change. I was embarrassed of how I looked. I didn't want to be in pictures. Nothing in my closet was fitting me, like literally, I'm not exaggerating. I would put on jeans and I would have to suck in my stomach and try to button them up. So not only did gaining weight just affect me, but it also affected the people around me that I love and care for, because I was angry at the world. Just because I was angry at myself, I would take out my frustration on them, which wasn't fair. So at this point, I knew I needed to make a change. I needed to start taking care of myself and just start getting more self-love back that I was lacking for a very long time. So what you guys are really here for, which is what I did. What worked for you, girl? Like,
I need to know. I need the juice. I need the tea.
So January came and I was like, what's the first thing I need to do? I need a gym membership. I went to my local gym, I got a gym membership. I started going to the gym. I want to say I started with, I think, 4 or 5 times a week. It was a big struggle for me at first just because I always made an excuse to not go to the gym. I never liked the gym. To this day, I still kind of make excuses for myself where I'm just like, nah, you can just not go to the gym for one day. It's not going to hurt you. What I started doing in the gym was doing a lot of cardio. Cardio is key. Like, as much as a lot of people may find it boring, just like myself. I don't know if you find it boring, but at least I did. I hated being on a treadmill, but it worked. I hated being on the Stairmasters, just going upstairs for like 40 minutes to an hour. It was annoying. I didn't want to be there. I would look at people around me. I'm like, wow, they're on weights. Wow, this. But again, like I said, they have their own goals. My goal was to lose weight, and how I was going to do that was by doing a lot of cardio. I tried HIIT training, which stands for high intensity intervals. It wasn't for me. I felt like I was cheating myself just because I wasn't sweating, and I like feeling that I'm sweating. I like feeling that I'm tired. If not, I feel like I didn't put in my 100% work. Also, when doing HIIT training, I got shin splits. I probably wasn't doing it right. I'm not the best stretcher before. I don't really like warming up. I just kind of started getting into it. I just want to finish. I want to go fast and finish. So I kind of made a shock on my shins and my knees started hurting for a while. Made me stop doing cardio for a week. I don't know. It just didn't work for me. If it works for you, that's great. But for me, slow cardio is the way to go. So even though I did start my weight loss journey in January, it wasn't until March where I really started putting in the work and really trying to work for the body that I was going for. I also didn't start eating really clean, eliminating all the food that I couldn't be eating until March. During those 3 months, I just eliminated junk food. I was still kind of eating greasy food, I obviously eliminated all like the fast foods, the candies, all the junk, but I was still eating a lot of greasy food, a lot of bread, a lot of dairy, a lot of processed stuff, which is not good for you. Come March, I ate Whole Foods, and Whole Foods is basically, you know, when you go to the grocery store and you have to pack the vegetables, pack the fruits, all that is Whole Foods. It's not packaged. Anything that's packaged may not be good for you. It can have a lot of ingredients that you just don't know what they are because they're a bunch of gibberish. Honestly, I have to look up a lot of these words now just to know what I'm eating, because you don't know what you're putting in your body whenever something is packaged. What I started to do, instead of going to my local grocery stores where they had a lot of junk food in the aisles, I started going to stores like Trader Joe's, Sprouts, Whole Foods, because I know they don't have junk food there. At least, I mean, I know they have some stuff, but majority of the stuff is healthy. You can go try it out for yourself. It's not as expensive as people think or make it look. Trust me, I thought the same until I started buying it. I started realizing, oh, it's actually not that expensive. And also, I personally would put that extra money to eating healthy food rather than eating this junk food. So the last thing I did that worked for me was doing intermittent fasting. I saw really great results, but I do not recommend you do fasting if you've never tried it before. Especially if you have some type of health issue, you should always consult your doctor first if it is right for you. So there's different ways to do intermittent fasting. The way I did it was I fasted for 20 hours and I ate in a period of 4 hours. The way I went about it, which worked best for me, is eating from 4 to 8. The rest of those hours, I would just drink a lot of water and keep myself full in that way, so I wasn't ever hungry. I never felt the need to, I want food right now, just because I was drinking enough water. If you're hungry, then that means you're not drinking enough water during your fasting period. Right now, I'm currently not intermittent fasting. I kind of went back to just eating clean, but I will try it again in the future. Something I don't do and I've never done is I don't count macros and I don't count calories or anything like that. I just pretty much eat clean. I don't eat salt at all. I don't even use pink salt unless I really need to use it for whatever food I'm eating. I just try to use pepper and cayenne and just things that will make up for the salt. There's always substitutes for it. I also just portion my food out. I'm not gonna go and get myself a big plate and stuff my face. I'm gonna listen to my body, and if I feel full, I'm gonna stop eating. Even if I don't finish it, I can just save it for later. I just started listening to my body more. When I'm hungry, I'll eat. And when I feel like I'm full or I'm satisfied, I'm just not gonna eat anymore. One thing that I also stay away from is processed carbs, like breads and like bagels and stuff like that. I do get my carbs by blueberries and bananas and quinoa and stuff like that, like healthy carbs. That's what I do consume. Other than that, I try to stay away from all processed carbs. It does give you that gut and love handle that you're trying to stay away from. Another thing that also gives you that gut and love handles is dairy, cheese, and sour cream and milk. They all inflate your stomach. Your body doesn't process it right, so it all stays in this area right here. So those are things that I do try to stay away from. I'm not gonna lie, I do have it here and there, but I try really hard to just stay away from it all. So these are the things that I did. I know it's really broad, but that's basically what I did. It's not something that is super strict, like step by step, this is what I did, because I just kind of went with it. I went with what I thought was right. I tried different things, but I'm still learning. Just like I mentioned earlier, this is a journey I am still on. I am not done. Even though I am happy with the results I have right now, I still have a lot to go for the way I want to look. So these are some of the pictures that I've taken in the last 2 weeks. I am very proud of how I look. I've never been in this great of shape my whole life, my 20 years of existence. This is honestly the best I've looked, and I'm super proud of myself because for once I did not give up, because there has been times where I try to lose weight but I just quit. Like first day come, I'm done. If you guys have any questions about anything, about weight loss, about advice that I can give you, anything like more specific that you guys want, feel free to DM me. I'm always open to helping because my goal here is to help at least one person. I honestly hope I motivated you today because it is possible. If it's possible for me, like I've mentioned several times in this video, it is possible for you. Just don't give up. That is key. Having a strong mind and being able to be like, I got this, I can do this, I got this, I can do this. Just say it over and over again. Even when you're working out, even when you're about to eat, don't give up on yourself. That's my biggest advice from this whole video. Don't give up on yourself from whatever it is that your goal is. I'm sorry if this video is very fumbled. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know if you guys can tell in this video, but it is my first video, so give me a chance. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. I love you guys. Peace.